is the biggest point spread, one of them, in the history of simulated sports. It's the LA Lakers against the Kansas City Kings, a team that LA destroyed during the regular season. And there you see Theus, Woodson, Johnson, Olberding, and Thompson. And for the Lakers, Johnson, Scott, Wilkes, Worthy, and Abdul-Jabbar. We've had 2 upsets. The Jazz are gone, and so are the Sixers. And when I say the Jazz are gone, and so are the Sixers, I mean that's it. That's it. You don't get 7 games. And we're underway, and here they go. Olberding back to Theus, and we're underway. A lot of people expect this to be like a Harlem Globetrotter game, with the Lakers doing absolute great things. Olberding over to Johnson, a 3, and a miss. And Abdul-Jabbar, they want to score maybe the first 20 points, and Worthy slams it in. It's an early 2-0 game. I don't get the sense that it's a little bit more of a subdued LA crowd, though they are loud right now, but you gotta understand that, you know, if they had the Celtics in here, it'd be all different. Theus to Johnson, and he misses. Abdul-Jabbar, his 2nd rebound of the day. And here's Magic. Over to Kareem. Kareem, 3 dribbles, the hook, and it's no good. And LaSalle Thompson to rebound. Reggie Theus out of UNLV made the Final Four in '77. Here's Reggie. Johnson. Johnson, no. And Abdul-Jabbar will go the other way. Here's Magic. Magic over to Wilkes. Jamal to Magic. And that's going to be an offensive foul. So, Byron Scott, Kansas City hasn't scored yet. It's less of an offensive shootout that LA wanted. They want to get 120 today. Mike Woodson hits, and we're tied at 2. How about that? 2 minutes in, and Kansas City and LA are tied. Worthy to Abdul-Jabbar, and it's a 4-2 game. Kareem's going to get a lot of this, especially with this type of offense that both these run. LA is very much a run-and-gun team, but Kansas City is slowing it down. It's a run-and-gun league. Kansas City is making sure Mike Woodson, and it's 4-4. They're taking all 20 seconds, and they are going slow. They don't want the LA offense to be going. They want LA to be a half-court game. Worthy against Olberding. Magic to Byron Scott. Magic again, and a miss. And LaSalle the rebound. Here's Theus. Reggie will pull and miss. They wanted to get a lead, but Worthy will get it back. Here's the run and gun to the Magic Johnson, and 1. Magic puts it in. Mike Woodson with the foul, and that makes it an and 1.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles,
and Magic got it. 7-4, 8:52 to go here in the first. It's 1 and done. Timeout, Kansas City. LA has won every single game by double digits. They're undefeated at 7-4. Points for Kansas City, and that's the one thing. Kansas City only 4 points, Olberding over to Reggie. They're making sure the run and gun doesn't go. One run and gun, and as they got 3 out of it. They got an and 1. There's Mike Woodson, and he misses. You got to be able to hit those shots. Wilkes to Byron Scott, and they hit it again. It's 9-4. And it comes off of missed shots. That's what happens. Kansas City's in this mode where they go half court and they can't hit one. LaSalle over to Johnson. Johnson and a miss, and there's Jamal Wilkes. Jamal the other way to Magic. Over to Byron Scott. Kareem and a miss. And they didn't get what they needed to. Here's Eddie. Eddie wanting to try and get in, and a foul on Magic, his first. And right now, Kansas City's having a hard time scoring. They're the worst team in the playoffs, number 16, against an undefeated LA team, 9-5. Broke a long time streak of no points, 9-6. And here's Magic. Go to Worthy, and they dunk it over Olberding. Olberding was just flat-footed there, and it's 11-6. So here's Theus. It's the run and gun. It's really shoving down, and that's an offensive foul. That, I believe, will be on Olberding, number 53. So 11-6 early. LA wants to really push it now. Magic. Byron Scott. No. They haven't played the best game of the day, but the run and gun is doing well. Here's Johnson. A foul, and he'll go to the line. That's Jamal Wilkes. 11-6. 11-7. Kansas City is in their white. LA is in their yellows, and they got it again. LA's home uniforms are yellow. Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar, and it's blocked, but the rebound, and he puts it in. LaSalle Thompson had a great block on him. I thought that was huge. Now it's 13-8. It is a slow-prodding game. I mean, that was big, that stop. Here's Reggie. Reggie over to Mike Woodson, and he hits. 13-10. Kansas City is keeping in, and they are going way back with their defense. In fact, it looks like a matchup zone. It would be a zone. They are holding Abdul-Jabbar against LaSalle Thompson. Jamal Wilkes, no good, and LaSalle is owning Kareem now. Early, Theus going against Kareem. They go to LaSalle, to Mike Woodson. Off to the side. Mike Woodson. To Olberding. He's got to shoot. He does. And Kareem the rebound. Here's the fast break. Wilkes over to Worthy and a foul. Mike Woodson with 2 fouls, and they got to sub him out. That's big, and Worthy will make 1, and Woodson goes out. Drew will come in. I believe it's Larry Drew. So James Worthy makes the second one. It's 15-10. LA having a 5-point lead. Another timeout for Kansas City. Timeout, Kansas City. to 10, LA leading Kansas City 5:41. .541 to go, LA leading. And here's Here's Olberding. Brings it into Theus. Johnson. Through to Theus. Drew hit, and he scores. He should have. I mean, he could have been. That could have been an and one. Drew's got to come back. And Maria, there is Magic. Magic pulls and makes it in. That's the thing about Magic. You pull back because you expect he's a Magic man for a reason. He can make scoring opportunities happen, but he does have a good jump shot. Olberding, and he scores. So Kansas City is coming through this defense. The one thing about LA is they do give up points. They really do. There are times when their defense is porous, downright porous, but then it seems other teams get open shots and then they miss them. Jamal Wilkes, and he can't have it. They're really neutralizing Kareem. Here's Eddie. Reggie, who's been really neutralized this game. Theus to LaSalle. Here's Johnson. Eddie will pull and miss. Kareem is getting every defensive rebound. He did get the offensive rebounds, but they're changing right now, and not much. I mean, it is still a slow down game. Worthy hits 19 to 14. That's a 5-point lead. You notice they're bringing it back and going very slow. Reggie Theus. Theus. Eddie. Olberding. No. Kareem is dominating the defensive boards now. Michael Cooper to Magic. And Cooper now over to Kareem. LaSalle against them. And they score. And now it's 7. They're opening it up. And if LA can make it double digits by the end of the first quarter, that could be it. Drew. Eddie got it. I mean, the shooting has really picked up. Remember when it was like 2-2 with 8 minutes to go, and now it's 21-16. Worthy. Over to Cooper. Magic to Jamal. Jamal hits. I mean, those kind of shots are the ones when you're not playing well, and LA is not playing well, that'll get you in there. Drew. Oh, that's got to be a killer, because right now Kansas City is saying, hey, we should be doing a lot better in this. Eddie, no. And Jamal Wilkes the rebound. Want to pull it down. Wilkes. Spin move. Olberding. Over to Worthy. Stolen away. The double team. That was a good zone. Here's Johnson, and a foul on Worthy. Eddie Johnson will shoot 2. He's 1 of 7 shooting. No, actually, I think he is. And it's 23-17. You know, the Kings aren't out of it defensively. I think they might have the Lakers down packed in what they want to do. But it is right now. Here's Eddie, and he hits it. You got to ask yourself, but no Kareem, what's going to happen here? I guess it's going to be Rambis and McAdoo. Go to Cooper to Wilkes. McGee, there's Rambis down. And he misses. Neely, that's the mismatch. Neely to Johnson. Over and almost an and one. And Kansas City will shoot 2. Kansas City, 16th seed. Barely made it in. They were the 9th out of the West, and they made 1. Here's Billy Knight. Billy Knight. Remember, Billy Knight was a pacer for a long time. And it's 23-20. Cooper. Rambis to McAdoo. Jamal Wilkes. McAdoo, and he'll miss, and Billy Knight the rebound. They're going to bring it up to Drew. Drew, the slam, and it's now 23-22. And the way these games have going, we call them the outer pod games. They're supposed to be the blowouts, and it started off with Boston very big over Washington, and Washington came back, but McAdoo will put it in. But ever since then, it's not like we've had blowout. We've had 2 straight big upsets. Utah and Philadelphia are gone. Here's Billy Knight. Merriweather to Eddie. Here's Eddie now. Eddie over with a pass and a miss. And McAdoo the other way. They're going to go to McGee, and there's 2 and a miss. Going over to Knight. Knight will try and make it 1. They go to Eddie, who's had just a bad day. Here's Johnson. No. And at the end of 1, it's LA 25, Kansas City 22 in a game that right now is way the heck closer than anybody expected. This is really a lot closer, I think, than anybody expected. As Cooper will bring it in to Rambis to McAdoo. And McAdoo to Jamal Wilkes. Jamal Wilkes over to the side, McAdoo. He goes to Cooper and a miss. Merriweather again over to Drew. Pulls and misses. Cooper again. Cooper got it. And now it's a 5-point lead. The Lakers here in this second are opening it up a little again. Remember, they've opened it up a couple times today. And Kansas City has come back. I mean, that's pretty good. Here's Johnson. Johnson, a miss. And Wilkes the other way. Here's Jamal Wilkes. The run and gun is intercepted by Billy Knight. They want to go to Neely, and he slams it in. And now it is a 3-point game. Cooper. McAdoo over to Cooper. Stolen away by Drew, and they can make it a 1-point game, and he will be fouled by Jamal Wilkes.
That's his second personal foul.
They're starting to build some tallies here in foul counts in Kansas City. And Larry Drew will hit 1. They are building some foul counts here, and you got to be careful. A lot of fouls in this game. And no, and Rambis the rebound. Here's McAdoo. Rambis really is a position at Kareem, and I think Rambis is power forward. I'm not sure. Cooper. Cooper will pull and miss. Knight. Knight to Drew to Johnson. Pulls and hits. We're tied at 27. I can't believe, Scott over to McAdoo. McAdoo to Scott. Scott to Cooper. Cooper will pull and miss. Rambis the rebound, and that's what we were talking about. That 2 points should be Kurt Rambis's, because he saved that rebound and the offensive, and he kicked it back. He gets a rebound and an assist. So he's doing a good job. 29-27. Eddie, not the best game. McAdoo the rebound. And here they go. They're forcing him to play a half-court game, but not there. McAdoo will put it in. See, Kansas City's got to work for all their points, and LA is scoring theirs off breaks. Yes, it is work, but they're taking a lot of one-on-one. One or two faces, and McAdoo the steal. McAdoo over to Michael Cooper. Holds and hits. It straddles it in. It's a 6-point LA lead, and Kansas City does not want this to get a little too crazy. Larry Drew. Merriweather. Johnson. And got it. I mean, that's the thing about Eddie Johnson. He just hit that one, and Kansas City has pulled within 4. Remember earlier on, LA was making those. It's a tougher game than what I expected. Jamal Wilkes. Wilkes to Byron Scott, and a miss. Kansas City's really playing some good defense here. They are. Drew, and it's blocked. And now here comes the running style of the Lakers. Wilkes to Scott, into McAdoo. No good, and Merriweather the rebound. They want to put it in, and here's Drew. They have all those people waiting. Billy Knight. Billy Knight, and a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team. Shooting for Kansas City.
33-30. And it's 33-31. Byron Scott will roll in. Timeout. The LA Lakers have a 35-31 lead here in the second. In Kansas City, another timeout here. They need the Lakers to call timeout. They do. It's all Kansas City calling timeout. And look at the front row. I don't know anybody sitting in that front row. Usually you have celebrities. I'm sure those are, I don't know if they were gamers back in '83. They'd be good at Space Invaders Combat, Pitfall. See, '83, well, maybe even ColecoVision. There's Mike Woodson, and Woodson a miss. And McAdoo the other way. They go to Magic. Magic looking over, and Magic will roll it in. 37-31. Overding will put it into Woodson. Woodson now over to LaSalle Thompson. And here's Reggie Theus. Theus will pull and miss. And Kareem the rebound. Magic again. Magic will have it up, in a slam dunk by Bob McAdoo. And McAdoo has made it an 8-point lead for LA. They won every game by double digits, and they play another Western team. Already a team that they destroyed earlier. And here's Johnson. Johnson, that's going to be a block and a 24-second call. 39-31. Here's Magic. Magic Johnson, and a foul here. 39-31. And Magic will shoot 2. It's 40-31. They're starting to pull away, and you can see it in the Lakers. You can see it, how tough this game is. 41-31. You can see it right now. They are not going around and like the regular season and having fun. This is top, and they know it. But they also know they need a sprint. There's Olberding. And Olberding makes it an 8-point game. LA 41-33. Magic and the foul. 41-33. Olberding with the foul. And now 2 shots for Magic again. And he ends. They're getting all these points every time down. Magic on it. It's a 10-point lead. LaSalle Thompson. Here's Drew. Over to LaSalle, to Reggie Theus. Reggie Theus now. Reggie and McAdoo the steal. Here's Bob McAdoo to Cooper. Oh, what a move, but that's going to be Kareem. It was odd. It hit the rim, and now all of a sudden, it was 41-31. I mean, it was closer than this. It's now 12. Here's Reggie. Right now, Kansas City is letting this get out of hand. Theus. 3. No, and when you do that, you're starting in desperation. Cooper. No, and Drew the other way. They want to pull it down. Drew over Thompson. Not a bad day against Kareem. Oh, it was wide open, and Olberding, and the foul, and it counts. So they needed that, and him and McAdoo going at each other.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Kings, Olberding.
So here's Olberding at 45-35, 45-36. They go to Magic. Magic Johnson. Over to Kareem. Oh, to McAdoo, and what a move and what a miss. Here's Reggie Theus over to Drew. To Woodson and a foul. So that's going to be Michael Cooper with the foul. Right now, Kansas City's coming back, and Woodson hits. They're coming back. It's 8 now. And 7 as it straddles it in. 45-38. Again, a 5-0 Kansas City run. You wonder, seriously, you're wondering how LA is not putting away Kansas City. Byron Scott, and he'll hit that one. I mean, it's 47-38. You're starting. Theus Olberding got it. They're getting the rolls, and they're getting it in. 47-40. So Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, there's the dunk. Well, you don't really have too many people on Kansas City that can even think of stopping them. Larry Drew, Thompson over to Theus. Oh, he should have shot. Reggie out of bounds. 49-40, a little over 2 minutes to go, and the Lakers. Here's Scott. Over to Magic. Abdul-Jabbar to Wilkes. Scott over to Wilkes. Here's Magic. Pulls and misses. Here's Reggie Theus now. Wants to bring it up. Mike Woodson. Pulls and misses. Magic in a foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So that's on Billy Knight now. Magic again.
At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson, taking 2 shots.
It really hurts you. It does. I mean, it hurts you the most, that steal. Stuff like that, those 2 points. Especially when you're the underdog. Reggie, no, hasn't had the greatest of days today. Stolen away by Mike Woodson to bring it up to Billy Knight. LaSalle. Oh, he should have just gone up with it. And Mike Woodson. Theus. I don't even think he has a point. And LaSalle Thompson with the foul. Byron Scott in Los Angeles, 52-40. It's Magic. Intercepted by Billy Knight, and there it is to Woodson. Got it. So can they make a stop in the last 8 seconds? Magic. Jamal Wilkes. Got it! What a move! What a play! Jamal Wilkes at the end of the half. And that's what championship teams do. 54-42 at the half. There's Magic to begin the second half. One of the things when you only play a one-and-done tournament, when there's only one game, you don't mess around. In the beginning of the third quarter, it's a lot of times when they make the adjustments and they come out and they really put the game away. Woodson, no. And here's Worthy. They put Worthy more inside to start the break, and Kareem. They ISO Scott. There's the pick, and there's Byron Scott. Woodson. Johnson, and 1. And that's Big Eddie Johnson, 56-44. I mean, yeah. Let me tell you something. Kansas City is not playing like a 16 seed. They're actually playing like maybe a 8th or 9th seed. So they're putting up at times. It's just they've made some 16 seed mistakes. Kareem and a miss. LaSalle Thompson has really handled Kareem well to a point, and Woodson and a foul on Magic. Number 2, and if you can get the foul count up early, and Woodson will miss. Oh, they know that every missed foul shot is, he missed both. Boy, that's gotta hurt, and Kansas City knows it. Worthy. And missed it. LaSalle over the way to Reggie. Reggie Theus. Johnson. And a foul. .56 to 45. And Johnson will hit one. I'll tell you what, Kansas City does not want to go away. They don't. 56 to 47. And we're approaching 10 minutes to go here in the third. What else? Magic. Cooper to Abdul-Jabbar against LaSalle. He's eating them up really defensively. And the Lakers are a little befuddled. Theus. Oh no, and there's Theus. I'm wondering if he has a point. Reggie Theus. And it's now 7 again. I'm like looking at this game going, are you kidding me? Worthy. No. There's Abdul-Jabbar and LaSalle Thompson. Let Abdul-Jabbar come in, and he knows it. And now it's a 9-point game. Timeout, Kansas City. They're close. They're using all their timeouts. To 49, Olberding to Woodson. Woodson, no. LaSalle, no. And Abdul-Jabbar over to Magic. Oh, what a play to Worthy. No. And Johnson the other way. Reggie over to Thompson. Over to Johnson. Long shot and a miss. Abdul over to Magic. They're going to go to Scott. Scott to Worthy. And oh, what a block. Oh, but he gets it back and he's fouled. And they know that's not a good one. Cotton Fitzsimmons is a little angry there. And here's 2 shots. Worthy and 59. It's back up to 10. Now my cat is putting his claws right into my leg, and Worthy, no. 59-49. Johnson intercepted Abdul-Jabbar. Magic to Byron, and a miss. Olberding, here's Johnson again. Woodson. Woodson to Theus. Reggie Theus will pull and miss. Thompson. Oh, he slammed it right in his face. And they might win the game, the Lakers, but Kareem will have to remember LaSalle Thompson getting a little bit of revenge there. Worthy, and he'll straddle in. It'll be back up to 10. But yeah, that LaSalle Thompson score, unbelievable. Reggie Theus gets to LaSalle, over to Johnson. Johnson again, 3, 2, and missed it. Abdul-Jabbar, they're going to go to Scott. Here's Cooper. Magic. Cooper over to Scott. Worthy. Off glass, and it's now 63 to 51. Theus. There's Johnson. Eddie, no. And Abdul-Jabbar, and they're going to go to Magic. To Scott, to Cooper, and he can't have it. So here's Theus now. Over to Woodson. bringing it into Theus. Around to the side, he got the baseline. Theus got it in, and now he's actually performing. He has 4 points and 6 assists. Yes, he has the 6 assists, but I mean, the Kansas City is doing better than what we expected. I thought they'd be south 70 to 48 now. Byron Scott, no. LaSalle Thompson, they're going to bring it up to Eddie. Eddie over to Reggie Theus. Reggie will pull and hit, and it's now an 8-point game. How about this? Kansas City is coming back. What are they going to do? Here's Magic. Magic over to Worthy. And they get it in. It's 65-55. Reggie Theus now will have it. Reggie over Abdul-Jabbar, and there it is. Michael Cooper can't have it, and that's going to be Scott Worthy again. Cooper, no good, and after that they couldn't do it. I got both my cats up on me now. Magic. Carl is up. Here's Scott. Magic. And score it. 67-55. Kansas City does this. I mean, it's so hard with LA. Kansas City, a very workmanlike day. There's Mike Woodson against Byron Scott to LaSalle. Intercepted. Cooper goes all the way. And they're starting to nail the coffin shot. They really are. Reggie Theus, they're starting to make no doubt now. I mean, this is the point now. It's going to be Herculean. If they can do it, Reggie Theus, no. And Abdul-Jabbar, and now they're pushing it up. The winner will play Detroit, and it'll be very interesting to see that game. And right now it looks a lot like the Lakers are going to play Detroit. Byron Scott will pull and hit. And the Lakers are coming closer and closer to playing Detroit. They're going on an amazing run. Theus to LaSalle. And here's Johnson. And missed it. And Worthy the other way. Magic. Scott, and there's a steal by Eddie. He's got Theus, and oh, miss it. Oh, they needed that, and they could not get it. Scott now, here's Eddie. They're going to go all the way to Reggie. Will they get it again? Olberning is fouled. And that's going to be Magic's third, but it's getting to the point it doesn't matter if they pull them. That'll roll around in 15 now. In the blink of an eye, the Lakers can go and do what they did. 71-56. Knight again to steal. That's the third straight turnover. Knight to Neely. And, you know, if they wouldn't allow these explosions, then that's going to be out of bounds. If they wouldn't allow these explosions, it would be easier. Reggie and a miss. Oh, they needed that. And here's Michael over to McAdoo. And a miss. Here's Neely over to Larry Drew. Kansas City now. A lot of missed opportunities. Knight scores. He was in the ABA for a long time. Billy Knight, the Indiana Pacers. And it's 71-60. Eda Cooper, the Magic, scores, it rolls in, and it's 73-60. Theus, Reggie Theus, no, and Magic the rebound. McGee, no, and Rambis, yes. 75 to 60. It's going to be under a minute 20. And it is loud. Billy Knight, they want to put Kansas City away, and Knight will put that in. But the thing is, every time they get up, Kansas City makes it interesting. They do. And a miss, Merriweather. They go to Reggie. Reggie Theus. And a miss. Tipped up and no good. Rambis again to McAdoo. And this is the thing. Magic, and he's fouled by Billy Knight.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
And Johnson with the foul, 75, 62, and 76. And Magic, 77. Merriweather goes down, and now they bring Knight up. Under 20. Look at Knight. He should have shot it. Yes, no. And Rambis will go the other way to Magic. 3 seconds. Scott. It'll count. And that's it. 77 to 62 at the end of 3. And right now the Lakers are... they're dominating.
All right, fans, it's the fourth quarter, which means you will get up right now and get...
So Billy Knight will bring it up here in the fourth quarter. Knight pulls and hits. (77 to 64). They go to Abdul-Jabbar and a miss. Merriweather again. Johnson. There's Billy Knight and a miss. Oh, he needed that rebound. He had a chance to go on a 4-0 run to start the quarter. You have to be able, 20-second shot clocks and one. And, you're going to get a lot of possessions with the 20-second shot clock. But Abdul-Jabbar, and he's 14 and 17. Larry Michaud will get the rebound, the University of Houston. Eddie, 1-on-1 with Cooper. And a foul, and he'll go to the line. The biggest thing is you want the team foul count to be up. Because if it is up, then every time you get fouled, you get an extra 2 shots. Number 3 for the penalty, and Eddie, he's 2 for 9 shooting. I think he's 4 for 18. McGee. Oh, what a pass to Scott and one. Oh, that is so big in LA. That was huge. And Cotton Fitzsimmons didn't like it. And Scott will shoot and nail it. 82 to 66. Wow, LA, they're showing why they were undefeated during the regular season. We're going to see our schedule of games in the next one. There's Johnson, rolls in. I mean, they're still trying. It's 82 to 68. Scott to McAdoo. Abdul-Jabbar. And he'll be fouled by Merriweather. LaSalle Thompson has been doing a good job. And Kareem, it's going to be one. Is LaSalle in? No. And that's going to be two. Neely to Drew, and they're going to bring it over 84-68. Johnson. Knight and a miss. Cooper, oh, what was that, a hook shot? 86-68. And that should be enough, really. I mean, Kansas City, an admirable performance for a while, but now the Lakers are just pushing it up. Here's McGee. McGee against Eddie, over to Kareem, and a slam. It's now 88-68. It's a 20-point game. And, I mean, now you're watching what the Lakers usually do. Billy Knight, they're at home. The Lakers will host the Pistons. They will in the next round. It's a straight bracket. No reseeding. Drew, no. And Abdul-Jabbar over to Byron Scott. But it'll be the first Eastern team. McGee and a miss. Rambis will put it in, the man from Santa Clara. 1980 grad. And it is 90-68. Johnson, Eddie, and a foul.
McGee, that's his second personal foul. Second team.
90-68, and there's a couple shots. Eddie and O'Neal won, 90-69. Zyro 329, good to see you. It's been a long time, but it has been very trying for me in the last few days. Last Friday, my job was cut for next year, and I'm trying to find another one right now. Just absolutely in shock of that. Rambis, 92-70, and they're pouring it on. So I'm trying to find that, and just got to do that. So here's Knight. Over to Drew, and Larry hits. I mean, Kansas City. Jeff, good to see you. I mean, that's the way international schools go. I liked it. I'm in Islamabad, Pakistan. I like the school. School is nice. But it's the world of that where when the organizations cut, the kids cut. And it's just the way of the world.
Taking 2 shots.
Oh, Cyro 329, I know, yeah. It's the way of the world. And for me, though, I mean, I'm not trivializing anybody's situation. I'm not. In international teaching, when you cut, you lose everything. You lose your friends. You lose the house, you lose everything, and then you got to start all over again, and that's always hard. McGee, and he'll miss it. Neely the other way, and he'll bring it down. Woodson, Billy Knight, and he'll put it in. And LA doesn't want to necessarily hurry up, but yeah, it is tough. Magic to Jamal Wilkes. Wilkes, and a miss. Worthy, and he scores. 95-74. I mean, there's a couple jobs out there I'd like, but just got to work hard for them and see what happens. Drew. And Worthy the other way. It's 21 to lead. LA has just smothered now Kansas City. There's Magic wide open, and it's 97. I know I'll probably know Monday or Tuesday whether my application's going forward with a couple places. One of them would be a very great opportunity, and I would love it. So here's Jamal Wilkes. Worthy over to Magic. And in the slam dunk. Oh, it's big. And here's Billy Knight. Knight and Wilkes again. And here they go. Here's Magic. Magic to Scott. And he misses. And nearly the other way. Here's Knight. 99-74. You know the Lakers are going to be over 100. Knight got to do something. A pass to Neely. Eddie and missed it. Worthy. And here is Worthy over to Magic. McGee. Scott. Scott, no. And Eddie again, 99-74. They got to do something. When you're down by 25 with 5 minutes to go, you got to score a lot in a foul. And McGee with the foul there. 99-75 down. LA will play Detroit here in LA. After this game, we're going to see what games in order they're going to play. And when it's 23 and LA is just blowing them out and a foul, I think it's going to be interesting. You're going to have the pre-Bad Boys versus Showtime. And Kareem, no, he hasn't been great from the line. And it'll be 100. 100-76. I mean, it's going to be a great game, really. The Pistons and the Lakers. LaSalle, they go to Woodson. They'll determine our final 4 games. We'll see who's playing what where, and Woodson a miss. And Worthy will go the other way. They'll bring it up. Scott. Abdul-Jabbar. And that's up and in. It's 102-76. This game is over. The LA Lakers will play again. We said Detroit. I'm going to see how Isaiah and Magic match up. I'm going to see. There's Johnson. I'm going to be interested because they are a very good half-court team, Detroit is. Tripucka, who's ring king, is very good. And Detroit, as I think they're a little bit thinner than what they want to be. But it depends. Jamal Wilkes and a miss. Kareem and one. 104-78. It's 26 points and 27. Oh, 5-78 here in the fourth. Woodson, LaSalle and a foul, and he doesn't like LaSalle. He has been kind of, how should I say, people will be studying how LaSalle Thompson did against Kareem today. I'm not saying he dominated, which he didn't, but he had moments in the game where he really bested Kareem. And I think the other teams are going to want to know that. Especially if they play the Celtics in the final. Celtics have Houston. And Overding, another foul and one. Yeah, this game is over. So far, LA has the most points of any team. And they have 108. Most points of any team. 108-79, it's 31. Wow, to think that this was a close game. Woodson, no. McAdoo, they've got a Magic. to Cooper. Cooper. Abdul-Jabbar and a miss. Out to Magic. Magic again. We'll go to Abdul-Jabbar, who's just playing well, but blocked. And see, that's LaSalle Thompson. They're never going to quit. Kansas City won't quit. These are pro athletes. Yeah, I know there are some instances of pro athletes quitting. I get it. But for the most part, they're not going to. Magic, what a move. Johnson will lay it up and in, and they're just filling out the rest of this game now. I mean, they were big. They were about 30-point favorites, and we hit it about right. It's 29, but it took a while to get there. It really did. What's it?
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Coming in the floor, number 25.
Cooper. Magic. Magic the foul. 112 to 83. And there's the 30-point lead. And that's the thing, 30 and 31. Jeff Hunter, you're right. It is just... thank you very much for your comments, too, earlier in this section. Thank you. I mean, I really appreciate that. And here's Johnson, Eddie. We said before the game it would be about a 30-point underdog. Kansas City, we're going to hit it almost on the head at 31. Magic. Kareem to Cooper. Yeah, we're going to hit this almost on the head. 31-point win, 114 to 83. They blew them out late in the third and the fourth. It was no contest after that. But the Lakers have a 114 to 83 win. And what we're going to do is we're going to see the box scores, but we're also going to see the orders of games and matchups. So, well, they blow the Kings out. Kind of expected that like they did in the regular season. So we're just going to hit quit here, but we're going to take a look at the box score. And there's the box score. Kareem, 29 and 22. Magic, well, only 4 rebounds, but he had a double-double, 26 points, 10 assists. A lot of fouls, believe it or not. For the Kings, well, 16 for LaSalle. Field goals, Eddie Johnson was 8 of 26. Mike Woods had 4 of 12. Reggie Theus, 3 of 15. Not great. And when you take a look at this, offensive rebounds right here, 14 to 5 and 50 to 38. That's the biggest thing. The Kings never led in a game. The Lakers ended up 31. The fouls right here, 34 total. Look at the fourth quarter, 37 to 21, almost 40 points. So 25-22, 29-20, 23-20, and 37-21. Now in the next game, it'll be Sonics next, the Nets, Rockets, Celtics. There it is, Sonics next, Rockets, Celtics. So here we go. I mean, the next game we have will be look at New Jersey. That'll be that game, and maybe the 13th seed can make the Final Four. How about that if number 13 makes the Final Four? They would have to win in New Jersey. New Jersey really got hot in the season, and for them to make the Final Four would be big because Utah's out of it. That is the lower left pod. But is it, how is it? Yeah, okay. So in this pod, it's 3 versus 6. Boston. So Boston beat Washington. Houston beat Denver. Up here, Portland is number 7. They won. They beat San Antonio. But Phoenix, the miracle of the year, you know, they play Portland. And 2 unlikely teams making the Final Four. But that'll be after the Lakers. So it goes the Nets, Boston, the Lakers versus Detroit. Huge one. If Detroit wins, this will be the Lakers' first game against an Eastern Conference opponent. The Lakers, to get in, got to beat Detroit, and then they got to beat either the Nets or Seattle, and then Portland and Phoenix. You know, Boston, Houston should be a good game, but don't overlook Phoenix at Portland. That'll be a big one. All right, have a great day, everybody. What a game, and just what a tournament so far. We're down to the quarterfinals. Have a great day.